Good. Friday morning, we are having coffee, and we're going to go through Natasha Denona palettes, and I can pretty much tell you that they're all going to stay. A few months ago, it would have been a different story, and I may not have all of them down here. Pardon me. I still can't get rid of this cough. Everything else seems to be getting better but the cough. Oh well. Going to try to, I've been watching some Project Pan videos, and I'm going to attempt to do that starting, I'm going to get it set up and start it October the 1st. It's going to be a struggle. I'm just going to tell you, because my mind does not work in, okay, you got to use this color and this color and this color. My mind does not work that way. My mind is, okay, today we're using this palette, and figure it out, or, you know, jump into another palette. So actually having focused palettes to use, it's going to be a little struggle, but we're going to give it a shot anyway. Worst case scenario, I don't hit pan. Doesn't mean that I can't try again, because, you know, it's a way to get better at using what I have. And I will say, whenever I do declutters, whenever I did the videos a couple of years ago of tried to do my entire collection, I don't think that I got them all at that point in time. Thankfully, I don't have as much, but I still have too much. And that's just where we're going to leave that. So where I was trying to go with that is that I have learned that whenever you do declutters, shop my stashes, things of that nature, you get back acquainted with what you have, and it kind of helps with the the new shiny, I need this type thing. And I say kind of because I have a haul to do. Yes, I do. And no, I did not need it. Okay? Let's jump into this. And we're going to start with the Natasha Denona Circo Loco palette. I'm going to just show you what is inside here. Mayor is in his bed. We will need to go out probably in a few minutes for our morning walk. Hopefully they will behave long enough for me to do this. This was kind of a YouTube made me buy it palette. So now YouTube needs to help me use it. Kidding. I really do need to use it. I think I've used it once or twice. So yeah, we need to, because this was not cheap. This is the Natasha Denona Trio Chrome palette. I think there's three. Those three are what they call a trio chrome. They pull. I can't get. It's hard. The lighting down here, I know, is really, really bad, and I've yet to figure out a way to pull a little bit more light forward. And recording in the bathroom down here is way not gonna happen. That it's so dark in his bathroom that it's ridiculous. When this house was built, they did not plan for people to apply makeup down here. This is a Lila palette. I think I have used this shade. No, this shade's been used, and I think that shade's been used. So, need to give these some love, because they're just sit in my cabinet. This is the Metropolis palette. It's not even available anymore, and it was a chunk of money. Never, ever, ever in my life did I ever think that I would spend as much money on a palette as this, and did not use it. And the biggest reason why is because it cost me so much money. And I have to change that shift, that mentality. I've used it. You can see a little bit of, just a couple of shades. I think we might have swatched some of them when Ian was learning his colors. We swatched him. It worked. Have the Natasha Denona Sunset palette again. I don't think this one is available anymore. And as you can see, I've not even as much as, I don't think I've even swatched this one. So, yeah, the mentality of save it for a special occasion is something that I have to get over and stop doing, because it's not helping me. It's keeping me from enjoying what I have, and then I forget that I have it, and then I buy more stuff. So I have to get better with that, and that's my goal. That's one of my goals. This is the Natasha Denona Gold palette, and I think this is the old one. I think a new one just came out that is a redo of the gold palette. I'm going to set this off to the side because I'm pretty sure I have it. Yeah, my brain. This is the Natasha Denona My Dream palette. I have not used it. That's just, blows my mind. I think it was the Retro Glam palette, and I passed it on, and I'm not sure if it was retro. We'll see here in a minute. I passed on a couple of palettes, and at some point in time, I may pass on more. This is the Zendo palette. I think I've used this shade. I don't even think I did no, this one too. So yeah. Looking back on things, I never had this much makeup until YouTube. And I'm not blaming YouTube. I'm just making a reference. YouTube. Behind me, if you're wondering, those are the pants that I'm going to wear later on today. I have on my pajama pants right now, but I have those laid out to put on later, because I have my shirt. Hopefully we will get to go to Kingdom Sound tonight. So yeah. This is the Natasha Denona Sunrise palette. You can see it's had a little bit of love, not a whole lot. And these mirrors may be glaring. I can't tell down here. Really need to, I have to do better than this, because it is literally a collection that is not being used. When I tell you I have given away, I had 4, and if you've watched my channel for any period of time, there were videos of where we added cabinets into 2 of my bathrooms, my full bath upstairs and my half bath upstairs. We added cabinets for the sole reason of putting makeup palettes in. And looking back on it, it was ridiculous. I'm just going to tell you. A lot of what happened was you could say a YouTube made me buy it, or just the thrill of getting it, opening it, swatching it. Yeah, that happened. Got to be honest with you, I've spent a lot of money on stuff that I don't use. So we got to fix that. This is the Natasha Denona Love Palette. And I actually got this because I wanted it. Still have not really used it. When you have this much excess, it's easy to forget areas that need improvement. The Natasha Denona Yucca palette, I bought this a few weeks ago, maybe a couple of months ago. I can't remember exactly. It's been recent. Just really, 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 it like the color story. I was on the verge of breaking up with Natasha Denona because I had some issues with some of the shadows with fallout, badly. And as you know, whenever I do my makeup for choir, I don't have time to, you know, we practice, we do our first set, we have a little reprieve, you know, for the rest of the service, and then we have to prepare to do our second service. There's no time to really be doing a whole full-on makeup, and there's not enough room in the area that we have to store our personal belongings to carry this stuff. So I had gotten a little discontent with some of the shadows. Well, this palette came out, and I fell back in love. This is a Natasha Denona I Need a Nude palette. I love this palette. And when I was going through my color pops, you can see what I mean. Similar color stories, and why it was easier to let go of some things that I thought I was not going to be able to let go of. Oh, I do still have the retro palette. No, I think it was Glam that I passed on. But this is the retro palette. I've never really understood why you can pop the shadows out, because my mind doesn't work that way. It's not a dig at anybody. My mind just don't work that way. The Natasha Denona Bronze palette, I don't even know if this one is available anymore. Some of these I've had and really not gotten a lot of use out of. So that needs to change. Really, really, really needs to change. Hence the reason we're going to do the... Oh, I have Retro Glam. I can't remember which one it was that I gave away. It had to be... And I'm missing a palette, I think. Yes, because I didn't bring down, I have the I Need a Warm, but it's not put in with these. I thought it was. It is in the, and this is the new version of the Golden palette. Let's just take a second and compare them, because I probably did not need this palette. This is the old Golden palette. There's a bit of difference. Yeah. There's quite a bit of difference between, let me try to do this. There's quite a difference between the two. So, and I have, I don't know, I thought I put it in with these, but apparently I did not. I do have the I Need a Warm palette. But yeah, we gotta work on some things. And some things are actually using what I have. Really, 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 I do. So we're going to do a project pan. If we mess it up, we'll learn from our mistakes and do better the next. We're going to do it for 3 months, October, November, and December. Whatever I don't do exactly right, we'll work on the next 3 months. Deal? Deal. Have a great day. Remember, I am the mayor's daughter. I'll see you in the next video.